Oftentimes, our greatest enemy is ourself, our own brain, our own mind. We go to battle with it usually every day over something small like getting out of bed, eating the right thing, making the correct decision in exercising or not checking your phone, little things like that. And when we fight our own brain or mind in those situations, we usually win. The odds are in our favor. We're the favorite, right? They're the underdog. But sometimes things hit us a lot harder, and it's much more of a difficult thing to resist, like a negative thought, a vice, a bad habit. In those situations, we're the underdog and they're the favorite. They're the Goliath and we're the little guy that's fighting above our weight class. Some people, they have a better system for getting insecurities out of their body and they have a 50-50 chance. Others, people that lean more into mental illness, they lack the control. So like some kind of weird thought that they have, this experience they have, turns into like a paranoia and it results in them potentially losing their mind. Like they walk into a room and they think everybody's paying attention to them, everybody's out to get them, and they suffer from some kind of like severe paranoia, right? But when you think about it like that we are kind of going to war with our own brain, our own mind, it makes it much more understandable. And depending on your discipline level, your reference point for past successes and confidence and experience, you may be able to increase your odds on preventing this resistance, preventing your mind from taking over and hijacking your brain. So that's like a real formula kind of way to look at things. But I kind of like that because in a way, guys, each morning or each day when you do something you don't want to and you force yourself to do it, you're acting against your inner desire. You're doing something you don't want to, so you're disagreeing with your body, you're disagreeing with your mind, and that's actually what ends up being healthier for you, better for you. I think that most people have anxiety about getting things done in general, which is a good thing, because if we didn't, then we wouldn't do anything. And when they feel like they're behind, they're running late, they feel really anxious. So what makes them feel better is by getting those things done, getting those tasks complete, doing the things they need to, and then they feel good. The idea here is that, one, you want to have the ability to get all these things done without thinking about these negative things that prevent you from doing other things in your life, right? Because if you're going through this depression, anxiety, stress, you're playing scenarios in your head over and over like we all do, then it's going to affect your ability to work. It's going to affect your ability to enjoy yourself. You're not going to want to exercise or be present in the moment. The most important thing you can do so that you don't get into a circumstance where you're stressed and you're playing catch up is to do preventative actions. And one of the best preventative actions you can do if you're going through some bad times and you're stuck in your own head is to write it out on a piece of paper. The next best thing you can do is have somebody else that you can talk to. Have a friend, a family member. There's also all kinds of public helplines. So if you have too much anxiety to tell a friend or talk to a family member, if you can't afford a therapist, there are helplines. If you don't have anybody to talk to, there are free lines you can call. There's like the suicide helpline, there's mental health support lines. The people behind the line aren't necessarily the most qualified, but if you can't afford it, it's better to do that than let that bullet bounce around in your head all day with your negative thoughts. The next thing I would say, if your thoughts are stuck in your own head, you've tried journaling, you've tried calling somebody else, I would actually suggest recording yourself. You could just record whatever your thoughts are to a camera or a video and then delete it right afterwards. And it doesn't even have to be good, right? It's not about being good. It's like a journal entry, except you're just talking it out of your body. You may have a lot of resistance reaching out to a helpline. You may have a lot of resistance talking to somebody else. And you might even have resistance writing things down. So if you have resistance to all that, just record yourself. And then you can express yourself. And I guarantee you'll feel better. If you can't get out of your head, get out of the environment and get into your body, because our bodies are still our most powerful vessel. In conclusion, guys, there's a lot of different ways you can get out of your own head. Be sure to leave me a comment below and share this with your friends if you found it helpful, because if you can share this with somebody and it helps them reduce anxiety, reduce their depression, their stress. All right, guys, see you next time.